Hi, I'm Randy Vance. I'm on Biscayne Bay on one of the biggest secrets of the Miami Boat Show. This is Grady-White's 281 Coastal Explorer, brand new and built on the success of their 251 CE. Now that boat's been around 10 years, gathering the loyalty of Grady customers, so it's natural that they'd expand it to this 9-foot 4-inch beam. Now the one that we're on is powered by dual 300 horsepower Yamaha EX with full maneuverability. I really like that setup because of the full maneuverability package and the integrated autopilot. Now Grady sets up the dashboard on this boat just great. They've got plenty of space for optional dual 16-inch Garmin displays. The Fusion stereo comes with the boat, and you've got an electronics box above. Now Grady set this boat up with joystick and full maneuverability. Now my favorite part of full maneuverability is the way the engines and the steering and the GPS displays are integrated with an autopilot system. Now I like the way Grady has built the stanchions on the hardtop right into the console. That means there's nothing on the deck to stub your toe on. Now our test boat's equipped with the optional Elite lean bar. That includes these luxury bucket seats with the fold down armrests and the flip down bolsters. It gives you a great comfortable position whether you're seated or flip the bolsters up and you got a comfortable position when you're driving and you've got a footrest down below. Now on the back side of the lean bar you've got a 38-gallon live well and you've got a freshwater sink for rigging. There's also an 18-gallon live well in the transom platform. There's 2 tackle drawers beneath the sink and there's also 2 storage drawers in the front of the lean bar. You've got a freshwater shower handle here that you can use to rinse down rods. And there's a knife and plier holder in the rocket launchers there, and there's 4 of them on the back of the lean bar. You've also got 4 rocket launchers in the hardtop overhead. There's 2 transom rod holders. There's also 6 gunnel rod holders, 3 on each side. Underneath the gunnels, you've got 2 rod hangers that are great for tuna sticks. And on the port side, you've got this cool swing down door that's electrically actuated. It's going to be great for diving, snorkeling, or bringing the big fish aboard. Now Grady calls the side door the sport deck, and forward of it is a compartment that holds the removable ladder and the switch that operates the door. Right now we're set up for luxury cruising with this full beam-to-beam lounge. Now there's a lot of good things going on here. You can remove this center cushion and that gives you your 2 shotgun rod holders. These bolsters here will swing back and lean against them like a bolster while you're casting, or swing them forward and it's a lounge back for facing beam to beam. Stow all the cushions away and you've got a great casting deck. Now when you get wrapped up in all the luxury, it's easy to overlook some of the great things that Grady does to make the boat easy to own. I like the rigging aft here on the transom. It's so clean you can walk across from either side without stumbling on it. You've also got 2 flushing ports on the starboard side, which makes it really easy to freshwater flush your engines at the end of the day. Now we have optional 10-foot power poles on the stern. Step forward and let me show you what's at the bow. Now as you walk forward you'll see you've got padded bolsters along the sides, but take a look at this double lounge. Underneath you've got a coffin box and you'll find that there's a step that allows you to put the ice in one section and your cold food in the other and it won't get wet. Or you can take the divider out and stow your catch in there. Now there's an optional deck extension that goes right in here. You fill that with a cushion and you've got a sun pad that'll satisfy everybody when you're hanging out on the hook. Another neat touch here are the electrically actuated seat backs. Press a button and you've got 2 forward-facing lounge seats. Put them back down and remove and stow the cushions and you've got one of the largest forward casting decks on any crossover bay boat. Now 2 great details on this forward deck you don't want to overlook. First of all, the center section lifts up to make a cocktail table for when you're cruising. Second of all, I love these 2 steps here. It makes it easy to climb up and get down. And to keep phones and valuables safe, there are 2 drawers on either side. Now Grady equips the 281 CE with a standard windlass that's electrically operated. I like the fact that the switches are outside of the box so you can keep your hands clear of the motor. There's also an option for full shade on this boat. Aft, you've got a Sure Shade, which comes out at the touch of an electric button, and forward there's an Easy Up shade that includes carbon fiber poles and a nice canvas to cover the whole forward area. Now Grady will pre-rig your boat for a trolling motor. It's got the catch to hold the back of the motor, the forward mount, and 3 12-volt batteries for a 36-volt bank. Now throughout the Grady you'll find an excellent selection of highly polished hardware, like the grab rail around the bow, the cleats, the rod holders, and you've even got grab rails on the hard top, which is a really nice touch. Now Grady's been a Yamaha partner for decades, and it couples well with their CV2 hull. The CV2 hull gives you a super sharp entry which cleaves waves for a smooth ride, and it steadies out to a 16-degree dead rise at the transom, which gives you plenty of stability at rest. We like the 19-inch draft on this boat. You can fish inshore or offshore at your whim. Now the last major feature I want you to look at is the large compartment below the helm. You've got a porcelain flushing toilet, plenty of storage, but my favorite feature is lift this hatch and you can see how logical and clearly laid out the electrical wiring is, and that's going to make your job of maintaining your electronics in the future super easy. Clearly the 281 CE is a well-built boat, but here's another reason to consider Grady. Every year in the industry, if a Customer Satisfaction Index award was offered, Grady won it. I'm Randy Vance.